It's always a pleasure having you join me. Happy New Month and welcome to RwandaTV News. I'm William Evans. Let's have a look at the top stories tonight. German rider Maurice Krejci, 23, of Never Development Team, has won Tour de Rwanda 2026, which concluded this Sunday. While Rwanda is constructing a major cooking gas storage facility with a total capacity of 17,500 cubic meters. Pleasure is having you join me for RwandaTV News. Now this is the news in detail. German rider Maurice Krejci, 23, of Never Say Never Development Team, has won Tour de Rwanda 2026, which concluded this Sunday, while Eritrean rider Henoch Muruban won the final stage of the race. The Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Dr. Justin Nsengiyumva, flagged off the 8th stage of the Tour de Rwanda, which covered a total distance of 83.8 kilometers and was entirely contested within the city of Kigali. 65 riders out of the 82 who started the race took part in this final stage. All of them set off from in front of Kigali Convention Center using the KCC Gishushu Kabuga Nyarutarama roads, cycling the Kigali Golf Course before climbing towards SOS Minagri, emerging at the KBC, heading to Women Foundation Ministries before returning to KCC, where they completed one lap. After that, they again passed through the same roads, but upon reaching KBC, they continued onto the Sopetred Road towards City Roundabout, descending to Muhima and Nyabugogo, climbing through Chimisagara, Biryogo, Gitenga, and returning to the City Roundabout, Sopetred, climbing once more to the area known as Kwaminyoni and heading to the finish line at KCC. German rider Maurice Krejci of Never Say Never Development Team started stage 8 in the overall lead ahead of Jones Admites of Radnet, who was trailing by 2 minutes 8 seconds. For riders and Ngendahayo and Van der Werf of Meisters, Amman Istanbul, and Martins Lokalza broke away in the early kilometers of the race, opening a 15 seconds gap. However, Martins Lems Bruno of Lokalza Mewo Swift Pro Cycling was the first to cross the line at the point, followed by Amand Awet of Istanbul team. Thomason of Lotto and Zmuk of Lembe once again asserted control over the race after stage 7, attacking to chase the leading riders and opening a 1 minute and 50 seconds advantage over the main group. Martins secured maximum points on the first category climb at Tape Luge in Mirambo, giving him another opportunity to reach KCC in the lead with 1 lap remaining. As the race entered the final 25 kilometers, the riders regrouped after the peloton caught the 2 early leaders. Eritrean rider Henoch Muruban, upon reaching this section heading towards KBC, accelerated past his rivals and went to win the final stage. He said he had informed his teammates in advance that he would win this stage.
This victory this week, I really not feel good because I didn't got the victory. As a team also, we had bad luck also for me this week. I really motivated this morning. I already told the team in the morning I want to win this stage. Also yesterday, like we spoke, I had a little bit farther away from Quick Step, but today for the final stage to win the victory and my first victory of 2026, and for my team also Astana, they deserve it. They motivate every day, especially Vino Krov and also my trainer, all the trainers and the managers, so I'm really happy. I know also Rwandan people, they want me to win, you know. We want African rider to win in this stage, so finally we won, and I'm really happy we won as an African rider. It's not good without victory this week, an African athlete, so I'm really happy part of the stage this week. My sprint is really fast in this kind of finish, and the guy from Lotto, when I see in front of me two riders, I don't want to really wait, because if I wait, somebody can pass me. So I really start early. I know my sprint is really fast in this kind of sprint, and when I see the Lotto guy also, he's fast in this kind of sprint. But I had the power all day. I told the team I can win the stage, but finally I'm really happy I won it. Yeah, I want to attack in the cobblestone, but I saw everybody was in the suffer. But I know, I told you this finish also, my characteristics. I wait a lot in the last 600 meters. There is a lot. My teammate Namzarai and other from other team, he was in front, but I know the sprint is long, so I wait, I start early.
Our German rider Maurice Krejci of the Never Say Never development team has won Tour de Rwanda 2026, posting a total time of 23 hours, 8 minutes and 48 seconds. He affirmed that winning this race means something significant for his team.
I mean, especially today was a quite hard stage. We were trying to defend the jersey as good as we can and trying to control the race and also trying to go for a stage win. The team did an amazing job once again, and at the end I was trying to launch a late attack, but at the end my legs were a bit fucked at the end, so I had to let the other guys pass me, but at the end I defended the yellow jersey, and that means quite a lot for me. First of all, I was thinking like, please don't drop. So I was fighting till the end and also trying to fight for a stage win. But at the end, I mean, I was just trying to stay the bunch as close as I can, and at the end I made it. And that were actually my thinkings about it. I mean, it means quite a lot for us. We came here to win the GC, actually with another rider, but at the end it stays in our team, and we are super happy to. I mean, it's always like you want to win races with a team, and at the end we made it, and it was for sure a team effort and not like individual.
Now, over the 8 days of Tour de Rwanda 2026, the riders covered 997.8 kilometers, reaching all the provinces of Rwanda. Let's now turn to some of the citizens whose property has been auctioned in the enforcement of court decisions. Have called on the government to follow up on the certain professional court bailiffs who take all proceedings from the sale and then disappear, leaving the citizens affected. During the enforcement of court judgments, there are cases where a person's property is seized or auctioned after they have been given insufficient information, resulting in all the money being channeled through the bail relief's accounts. The president of the Rwanda Association of Professional Court Bailiffs explained that the association is working to find a lasting solution to the problem. The country's Chief Justice, the Honorable Domitila Mukantaganzwa, has given assurances that the association will be given the necessary support to help it resolve the issue and other challenges it faces. Information provided by the Rwanda Association of Professional Court Bailiffs shows that 2 bailiffs are currently being sought. One has been suspended, while the other has been given a 6-month suspension and ordered to refund the money he had taken. Let's now turn to residents of Kicukiro district in the city of Kigali who have commended the infrastructure projects, particularly the roads constructed in partnership with members of FPR Inkotanyi. They expressed this appreciation during the General Assembly of the FPR Inkotanyi Party at the district level in Kicukiro. Since 2024, major asphalt roads have been constructed in Kicukiro district, including the Sonatube Sahara Road, measuring 2.3 kilometers, Kabeza Airport Itunda Busanza, and measuring 2.8 kilometers, and Kagarama Muyanje, measuring 4.6 kilometers, of which all of which have been completed at 100%. During the gathering, the Minister of Local Government, Dominique Habimana, commended members of for their cooperation and active participation in the development activities. The representative of the party, Belin Uwineza, reminded members in Chichicho district to improve service delivery and avoid causing inconveniences to the residents. Additional roads are currently under construction in the district and are being expected to be completed by May, including the Sonatib-Nyakabanda Alpha Palace Road, measuring 1.4 kilometers, which is at 98.3%, the Muyanje-Busanza Road, measuring 2.7 kilometers at 93.7%, and the Route 2 Road in Gatenga, measuring 4.8 kilometers at 67.3%. There are also feeder roads measuring nearly 3 kilometers constructed in partnership with residents. Now, Rwandans and refugee students enrolled in 3 model technical and vocational education and training schools in Kirehe and Gicumbi district said that the high quality of practical education they are receiving is enabling them to innovate and even start their own businesses while still in school. We do have details to this report. At GT Technical Secondary School in the Gicumbi district, students are putting theory into practice. On one side, automotive mechanic students are working on vehicle engines, while on the other hand, construction trainees are applying building skills using modern equipment. Located in the rural GT sector, the school has become a center of opportunity for young people. Students say the hands-on training has already allowed them to begin earning income despite not yet completing their studies. In Rutare, not far from here, and in GT, there are almost no garages or mechanics to handle vehicles with mechanical issues. But I want to assure you that this is among the benefits Gicumbi has received. For the 2 years we have been here, we can work on both electric and other cars. Firstly, I want to thank the President who was able to give us this good school. I also want to encourage all young people, male and female, to come and pursue automotive technology. It's such a visionary establishment and will take us very far. GTTSS is one of the 3 model TVET schools that also admit refugee students. Similar schools have been established in Chere district, home to the Mahama refugee camp. At TSS Musanze and Bukora, students, including refugees, are preparing for their national secondary school examinations. They say continuous practical training gives them the confidence and skills to compete in the job market or create their own employment opportunities. I decided to pursue fashion design and tailoring because it's what I truly love. It's also a career that will be useful to me in my daily life. For me, I pursued construction. I don't have to look for a job after school in any company because I can work on any site. Vocational and technical education are very beneficial. Once we are out of school, we can create our own employment opportunities and initiatives in general. The head teacher of GTTSS, Nyonsaba Willie Roger, together with the teacher from TSS Musanze, said that vocational and technical education aligns with Rwanda's national vision of equipping young people with innovation and job creation skills. Concerning today's job market, we have come to appreciate that such trainings prepare young people for employment. Our curriculum is aligned with the market demands. We have enough equipment and our facility is at the bachelor's level. Our students can do everything using advanced technology and equipment for every class and course. These 3 model schools were strategically established in Kirehe district, which hosts Muhama refugee camp, and Gicumbi district, which previously hosted the Gihembe refugee camp. The project manager of Jambere under the ministry in charge of emergency management, Ngoga Frank, says the skills acquired by both Rwandan and refugee students empower them to become self-reliant and promote social cohesion.
abanyarwanda uko bakiriye impunzi mu gihugu.
The way Rwandans welcomed refugees is one that gives them equal opportunities like anyone else. Simply put, refugees share everything with citizens. TSS GT, Musanze and TSS Bukora have been operational between 2 and 3 years. The 3 schools were constructed at a total cost of approximately 10 billion Rwandan francs, including equipment. Now, like we informed you in the headlines, Rwanda is constructing a major cooking gas facility with a total capacity of 17,500 cubic meters. The project, currently at 70% complete, is valued at approximately 65 billion Rwandan francs. We do have details to this report. In Rusororo, the Savo district, construction is underway on 5 gas storage tanks with combined capacity of 17,500 cubic meters. The facility sits on 6 hectares of land. Part of the construction is nearing completion. 2 smaller tanks, each with a combined capacity of 400 cubic meters, are now 100% complete. According to Abdul Rahman, if all goes according to the plan, gas will begin to be stored in these tanks by April. This development is expected to slow down price increases as the country will be able to maintain reserves equivalent to 2 months of consumption. In addition to the smaller tanks, 3 larger tanks with a combined capacity of 17,100 cubic meters are under construction and are expected to be completed by June. They are currently at 50% completion.
All the LPG will come from those countries like Kenya, Tanzania, maybe Dar es Salaam or Mombasa. So the LPG will come in road tanker. Around 20 to 25 ton of road tanker will be coming. So we will bring them from there and we will unload. We have a truck loading unloading base, so we will unload those through the road tankers. And we will unload it here in the big storage as well as the daily tank. Then we will use it for bottling. We will fill it in the cylinder and give it to the other customers, okay? And we can also give it to the other consumers who wants LPG because we have a now very big storage. Maybe other companies of Rwanda can take LPG from here because the price will be less. So when we have 17,500 cubic meter storage, they have twofold benefits. One is we have a big storage for the country, even in the critical times. The second is when you have a big storage, when you purchase in bulk, the price, the unit price also decreases. So now we are buying maybe 200 ton, 300 ton, but that time we will buy maybe 1,000 ton, 2,000 ton, 3,000 ton, even 4,000 ton. That means that the negotiation we will have with those OEMs or the refineries will be much better. So it will reduce the price of the LPG. Then it will be passed through to the customer level. So I think definitely it will reduce the cost.
Some gas distributors said that they expect significant benefits from the new storage facility, including easier access to supply and more stable prices. The first challenge has been high wholesale prices, which directly affects retail prices. Secondly, we had a few suppliers because many import from Dar es Salaam or Mombasa, but after these gas storage facilities are completed, it will enable other small investors to invest in smaller storage facilities across the country, and it will be easier for businessmen. Firstly, there is getting gas at a good price. 2, there will be a standard price for gas like petrol across the board. This storage initiative is a great initiative from the government, and it will benefit both businesses and the last consumer. It will be helpful to all of us. For petrol and diesel, we have enough storage facilities for them. That is why the government is able to determine their prices for at least 2 months in advance. For gas, once these storage facilities are completed, a standard price will be determined and applied countrywide. This is one of the solutions the facility will have. There are also plans to make it possible for someone to buy gas for a day for maybe 1,000 or even 500 to be used to cook maybe once and refuel next time they intend to cook. The expectations are echoed by the chairperson of the Association of Petroleum Products Importers and Distributors. Dr. Joseph Akumuntu explains that the project is a joint investment by 7 gas trading companies with the government support through tax exemptions, a move aimed at ensuring more affordable prices for consumers.
For example, when you go to this other fuel product like diesel and the PMS, the government regulates because we have the storage of 2 months. So they set the price of 2 months because that product is there, the storage capacity is there of 2 months. So in LPG, once this depot, those storage is there, also the price can be regulated. For example, you can have like the product of 1 week. If you go back to international markets, you find the price is high. Immediately, it will impact the final consumer. So this initiative of constructing depot, it will not only have impact on the availability of the product, also it will have the impact on the price, because the price will continue to be low.
Currently, Rwanda imports about 40,000 tons of cooking gas annually, valued at approximately 45 billion Rwandan francs. The number of households using cooking gas continues to rise from 5.6% in 2020 to 13% in 2024. The national target is to increase gas usage to 38.5% by 2030. Now in Muhanga, parents have commended the specialized education their children with autism are receiving at the Orosha Autism Center located in Gahogo sector in Muhanga district. Children with autism are supported through various brain stimulation exercises. The center also enrolls adults, and each child with autism is assigned a dedicated teacher, given that autism is characterized by behaviors where children may appear not to understand what they do, may act independently, and in many cases may display aggressive tendencies. At the center, they are trained to perform essential daily tasks on their own, while parents say that they have observed noticeable changes in their children's behavior. The director of the center, Alphonsine Mushambakazi, has emphasized that providing specialized education to the children requires specialized equipment as well as specialized teaching methods. The Orosha Autism Center is currently supporting 20 children with the condition from Muhanga and the neighboring districts. Now, more than 2,000 women from Gasabo district, more than 2,000 women from Gasabo district gathered this Sunday for a mass sports event as part of preparations for International Women's Day, celebrated every year on March 8th. In addition to physical exercises, participants in the mass sports event, the majority of whom were women, also underwent screening for non-communicable diseases such as high blood pressure and diabetes. The Ministry of Health has indicated that half of all deaths in the country are caused by these diseases. On the health professionals who conducted the screening, Innocent Ndagijimana of the GT Foundation noted that those found to have these conditions were advised on the appropriate next steps to take.
The screening is ongoing, and we are having some cases that having a high blood sugar and others having high blood pressure. So as of the cases we are getting, those who are at the risk of having high blood pressure and high blood sugar, we are giving them the advice or the education, how they can follow up their lives and their lifestyle modifications. So for those who are having high blood pressure and high blood sugar, we are advising to seek out to go to their nearest health facilities for the follow-up.
Now, during the event, messages promoting the development of stable and secure family were also delivered, as highlighted by the coordinator of the National Women's Council in Gasabo District, Donna Kamashazi.
Apart from sports, we discussed different issues that are affecting the families in Gasabo, especially alcoholism, which is affecting the youth, gender-based violence, conflict within families, and many others. We intend to continue this activity, but we have also sent our message so that where these women go, they are able to raise awareness on those key issues. So we look forward to the changes that are happening. And on your second question, how women stand today, I think we really, like, as the country is moving forward, women are moving forward too.
That brings us to the end of tonight's bulletin. I'm William Evans. Have a good night. Goodbye.